Hey Libra, this could not be a more important month for you, particularly when it comes to love, relationships, business partnerships, one-to-one friendships. It's full on. Not just now, actually, but for the coming years, there is a big shift of energy for you. We have Saturn in your opposite sign of Aries. We have Neptune in your opposite sign of Aries. And both these things are saying to you, well, it's actually great, and it will be great. And if you're in a really positive place with the right person, it's going to get even better. But if there's anything going on in your love life or in a business partnership that isn't working, it's likely to come to a head. You can't ignore it. You have to face the truth of all of your intimate relationships and even best friendships. It's got to be real to survive, and you have to commit yourself to having authentic relationships. As I said, if you're in one, it's going to be brilliant because you're forging ahead in a new and stable way, while also really updating and evolving your spiritual connection. Anyway, the whole of this month, separate to that, is about relationships. So it's very interesting for you. We kick off with Venus conjunct Chiron. So even the energy at the beginning of the month is for you about healing a deep wound when it comes to your relationships. And we have Venus sextile Jupiter. You're seeing the bigger picture. You're seeing the landscape ahead, which is going to lead you towards having more fulfilling, adventurous connections. So even if you're in a long-term relationship, it's going to get a super boost. As I said, if the relationship's not working, thanks to the square between Neptune and Saturn, you're going to be like, I really need it to be honest and true. I really need me and the other person, business, best friendship, lover, to be as committed as I am and committed to the long-term future together. And regardless of your relationship status, there's a part of you now that only wants authentic connections with people, and you will not tolerate anything less. Now, Venus shifts signs on the 6th, and don't forget, Venus is your ruler, along with Taurus, and it's going into Taurus. So although it's challenging, Venus quite likes to be there, and it's saying to you, it's time to come into your power. Don't give your power away. Understand your power, your sensual power, your power to achieve abundance, your power to step through and know that you're equal to anyone. And you will get a big reward with Venus being there. But again, it's very primal. A lot of the emotions that you're feeling this month are primal. Now, Jupiter and Mercury are going into Cancer. And for you, that's about achievement. It's about work, career. If you're not working or not interested in work, it's about your reputation and also about what you're building for the rest of your life. And that could be anything. You decide where you're investing your energy, okay? But it's also saying that if you do invest your energy and you commit to your path, you will get huge rewards. So there is a lot to play for this month and the coming months, in fact years, for you to achieve what you need to achieve. Now, Jupiter is the planet of good fortune, so you are blessed in those areas, but it's up to you how far you want to take it. We have a full moon in Sagittarius this month, and it's speaking to you about the way you communicate and your ideas. You may have a flood of communication, unexpected and powerful and passionate communication on that full moon, or you might download an idea from the universe and be very passionate about making it happen. But you should bump into the right people who can help you. So take your ideas and your love life and your life in general very seriously this month, because it's all about you committing to your happiness and you committing to what you want to build that has very firm foundations. Now, Mars is entering Virgo, and it's a time for you, you're actually contemplating and thinking and meditating and being quite dreamy. But you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. When we are dreaming, we can come up with ideas, we can come up with intuitions which guide us to our future. It awakens the magic. The sun enters Cancer on the 21st, and the sun is squaring Saturn and squaring Neptune. Again, you are looking at your career and your intimate relationships, or your life journey, as I said before, and you may feel that there's a bit of conflict there between what you want to do out there in the world and your intimate partnerships. Even if you're single, this is still the case. Like, where is your energy when it comes to intimacy, when it comes to closeness, when it comes to cuddles, single or taken, and how much are you putting energy into both, into your career or what you do out there in the world and your relationships? And you're going to find that you're going to have to confront anything that's out of balance. With the sun conjunct Jupiter on the 24th, it's considered the luckiest day of the year, actually, or certainly one of the best. And for you, something magnificent could happen around your career, and it's swiftly followed by a new moon in Cancer, which is conjunct Jupiter, the planet of good fortune. If you're not happy in your work, or you want to invite more success into your life, whatever that means to you, just doesn't have to be a job, what you consider more success, upcoming success. You know, for some people, that's just getting to walk in the forest every day. You know, whatever you want success to be, this new moon is saying, ask me and I shall deliver. There's an opportunity for you to receive and for the universe to listen and for seeds to be planted for your absolute success. Mercury enters Leo, and after the 26th, you're out and about, you're networking, you're working on things that you want to put out there in the world, and it's great for you to be mingling with other people. Now remember, who we mix with is contagious. And if we mix with a group and they've got a particular belief system or a particular energy, good, bad, or indifferent, it is impacting our journey forward. So find your people. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon.
I like to class a reading as an oasis for the soul, time out, where we can really spoil ourselves.
When someone comes online, I'm already there. Their energy straight away goes whoosh, and the messages start.
We need happiness in our lives, we need joy, we need love, and these things shouldn't be so elusive. They should come to us as our birthright. And I want people to have that, to give them the ability to go directly to their dreams.
This work is incredible, it's joyful, it means so much that I'm able to give that gift to somebody.
I'll be looking at the obstacles in your life, but also the opportunities. I'd like to be the person that's going to straighten your crown for you.
It's very important for me that the client feels spirit with them and gives some validations. So it was a psychic reading.
It's been able to help somebody have a map back to where they've got lost from.